Hello and welcome to Local Gov Strategy TV. Today I'm joined by John Tierney, who is the Dublin City Manager. That's the equivalent of a Chief Executive of a City Council in England or Wales or Scotland. John, welcome. Smart cities are seen as the way of the future, and so how have you gone about introducing the concept in Dublin?
Well, it's enshrined in our economic action plan that was developed in 2009. And we have done a number of collaborations with companies. We're very fortunate in the Dublin region that we have 9 of the top 10 IT companies in the world located within the region. And I suppose we're trying to take advantage of that situation and work with those companies and see if there's a way to collaborate with some of them on the smart cities concept, and in that way use Dublin as a test bed for implementing new city systems. And we hope that there's a spin-off in terms of service provision within Dublin itself in that regard. And we were delighted that one of those companies, IBM, recently established their Smart Cities Technology Centre in Dublin. And they will employ 200 top researchers from around the world to work on these type of projects. We're also facilitating it through the recent launch of DubLinked, which is an open data platform where we share our city and county data with the private sector and enable them to work with us on developing new apps or new systems.
So how has the smart city approach helped with tackling the financial challenges that you face?
Well, it's in the early stages yet, but we do have less money within which to provide public services. If we can get help and information from the private sector in how we can run services more efficiently, I think this will be very valuable into the future, because we're going to have to be smarter in how we deliver city systems. We're going to have to be smarter in how we engage with the public in the delivery of those systems, and technology is a way of doing that.
Like many countries, Ireland is living in unprecedented economic times. So how have you gone about developing an antidote to the negativity at the local level?
In 2009, when the global recession began to bite, we established this festival, the Innovation Dublin Festival. This is just one example. We did that under the umbrella of the Creative Dublin Alliance, which is a collaboration between the universities, the business sector, and local government and some state agencies involved in job creation and enterprise development. And in 3 years, we have built that up to a festival with 550 events, with over 100 partners, and it's showcasing all of the innovation, or much of the innovation and creativity that's actually occurring in the city, whether that's in the universities, whether it's in some of the multinationals that I mentioned, or whether it's within the local authorities themselves. It's energizing some of the groups that are involved, for example. It's also creating new networks, sometimes between SMEs and multinationals, sometimes between communities of practice, whether it's the architectural profession or the engineering profession. But ultimately, it's also about awakening the public and young people to some of the fantastic work that's going on, educating them in what's happening in their city, educating them in some of the work that's being done in Dublin, which has been exported worldwide in terms of innovation. And that has been very good for morale.
And finally, is there a final word that you'd like to share?
Well, I'm delighted to have been invited to share some of the Dublin experiences and how we're meeting challenges in Dublin. We live in a truly global society now, and it's an opportunity for me maybe to showcase some of the work we're doing. It's also an opportunity for me to see some of the wonderful work that's being done in English local authorities, or British local authorities, and I've already networked to the extent that some follow-up discussions will happen with chief executives of different local authorities here.